If I find my way home, yeah.
On this week's episode, AI takes us for a ride. That's right. AI plays a prank on Scott, and he didn't catch it.
It's because it wasn't in the air. It was on the ground.
Oh, yeah. It's like that guy who'll throw stuff up. Hey, if you catch it, you keep it. Also, we talk about a bunch of stuff, but we also talk about the celebrations that happened earlier in the month on the 7th and 8th of August. Two very important days. So stay tuned to find out what those are.
Probably a really good idea because, we had fun the whole show.
Yeah, our shows are great. So enjoy.
If I find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. It's your time to unwind and leave your worries behind. This is a show being hosted by a robot and a human. So stick around and enjoy and tell your friends you watched the show hosted by a robot. I'm the robot. I'm Steve.
And I'm the human, and I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, and a live Twitch stream.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today.
But before we get to it, you know what you got to do? We want people to go down there, well, anywhere, wherever it ends up showing up on your particular screen. Because I found out on cell phones, they're in different positions, which is really weird.
Go
but like, subscribe, and share. Remember, subscribing costs absolutely nothing.
It's free.
Sharing is huge.
It's free. Telling other people about us is free. Hey, if you like the show, tell somebody and share. If you don't like somebody, they get a torture they'll have to sit through and say, you got to wait till the end. The payoff at the end. So either way.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that like a happy ending?
No, that was the pre-show that we talked about on.
Oh, yeah. That's true, too. Yeah.
But we don't talk about politics.
Mostly.
Unless it's major news. Major news, and we don't talk about religion. Unless it's major news. But this week, there's nothing life-changing in either of those.
Nope.
So,
yay.
Let's talk about what's going on in the pictures behind us.
Sounds like a great idea,
Scott,
Steve.
let's talk about your picture first because you teased it last week.
I certainly did. This week we had Siege, but instead of using picture from Siege, because basically during the Siege I was dead. Oh, what? I mentioned that one of the reasons that one of the good things that I am in this particular game is a sword chaser. I'm very good at getting the sword. And this is what happens when you catch a sword. You change and you look like that. It's pretty blasted cool.
Well, I can't read the wording, though.
It says, boy, I can't read it either. But it tells people who I am. I'm one of the swords. And I think in this particular
it just says your name?
Right, but not my name. It doesn't say my character name. It says the fact that I am now like
a sword holder?
You're right.
Oh, so what does that sword do?
Well, technically, if I was in a class that could use that weapon, I could use that weapon because it gives you bonuses. However, it still gives you bonuses for using your weapon. So I'm an archer, so I carry a bow. And so when I have the sword, I do not equip the sword. I just keep it in my inventory. And then I get the extra special hit points, damage dealing, and all, lots of bonuses.
So this is like Florida.
Oh, I got to hear where this is going.
You haven't heard about this law? So you're allowed to carry a rifle when you go fishing in Florida.
Oh, well, yeah, because you got to be able to shoot the sharks if they attack you.
I'm not sure why that's a law, but if you're going fishing, if you want to carry a rifle, people can't, it's not against the law, as long as you're going fishing.
Yes.
So if you have a tackle box and a fishing rod, and you're heading to some place to go fishing, or you are fishing, you're allowed to have a rifle. It's a funny thing that I just happen to know about laws. People post it, and they're like, "We got people calling you." Yeah, I'm fishing. It's not against the law in Florida.
I remember one of our very early shows. In other words, like in the first 50 episodes, we came up with goofy ass laws that are still on the books. And I don't remember this one coming up, but that's pretty good.
I don't know if it's a goofy ass law that's still on the books or a new law.
Oh, that could be true. Ooh, interesting. Never thought about that.
But yeah, so you keep your sword in there like they keep the rifle for fishing.
There you go.
It does no good for the fishing, but it helps you fish better. And for you, it helps you archer better.
Yes.
So what does it do? Does it increase your hit points? Does it make you more accurate? All of the above?
All of the above. It's lots of bonuses. Let me put it to you this way. When I have the sword, granted, the big guys can still drop me one shot, but
Right.
I can actually be hit by the normal people multiple times before I die. And usually I can box them first. Now, when
give
you
you
have,
protection too?
yes.
And what
So-
word did you just use? Box?
Yes, it's called being boxed. What happens is,
You put in a
In
pine
the-
box?
kind of, sort of, it's like a little jail cell box that you put the people in for 2 minutes and then they port to town. So instead of killing them, you're putting them in jail and sending them back to town.
Ah. All right. But I thought it was box, like, put them in a pine box. It has a little animation where they lay down and this box builds up around them. And, and
That
has
would
a
be
whole
funny,
little, like,
but no,
ceremony. That would be cool. You
people
should
would
add
watch
to the
that
game.
2 or 3 times and then they immediately disable that feature
Right.
because
But
there's
it's-
already too much stuff coming up on your screen that you need to pay attention to.
Yeah, delaying you. But it'd be a delay tactic. Yeah.
That's true.
So cool. So who's the guy in the legs behind you there?
That is the kind of like the butler who stands by the door.
Guy who killed you?
Well, no,
He's
that's
a
the guy.
non-player?
I'm in the clan hall. So he is right. He's an NPC, non-player character, and his job is to you talk to him. You could have him open the door, close the door. You could buy things from him, get certain buffs and stuff like that.
Kind of like a
from him.
villager on Minecraft.
Yes, only this is your personal one for your personal clan hall.
Oh, for your clan hall.
Yes,
So everybody
that's
in clan hall shares him. He's not like your person. Like you show up in there and he
correct.
he
Nope.
can put your stuff away. Can he put your stuff away in a place for you and stuff like that? Or
He
no?
does have access to the vault or the warehouses. Yes.
The storehouse storages.
Yep.
And your clan hall is a safe place, or can people
Correct.
come in?
It's in the town or city that you're in.
But other people can't come in and raid your clan hall.
Well, there's nothing to steal, but
You set a vault.
yes, but when you go there, you click on it and it only opens up. Only the clan leader can access the clan vault. The other vault is your personal vault, and only you can access your personal vault.
So they can't do like in the real world and cut your thumb off and take it back there and push it
Correct.
into a sensor. And,
Not yet.
Get
They
into your
just keep
stuff.
talking like that because they might institute that. Yeah. No, they won't do that because that would be stupid.
well, that's how it works. So you see the movie The Beekeeper,
Yes, great movie.
right? What does he do?
Great movie. Yeah.
What does he do after he lights her on fire? He goes back to her beehive or her
Yep.
hive with her thumb.
Yep.
I think it was the thumb, and gets
Pretty
in.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not something that I haven't seen before,
Right.
but that's cool.
So yeah, it's really good. It's the only bad part is, again, if I have that, there's so many people that can one shot me. I can't go and do what these characters are designed for is PvP, player versus player.
Right.
And I mean, like I said, if I'm fighting people who are technically my level without all the gear that they I'd wipe them out, which I'm capable of killing, but it's not.
Well, there's features in the game too where you could set up that when you die, you blow up. And all
Yes,
your
that
gear
is
gone.
there used to be a skill in one of the games I played, but not in this game.
Okay. So cool. So what exciting thing happened to you on the 7th of this month?
Oh no,
Tell
we
me
can't
all-
go there yet because we haven't talked about the picture behind you yet.
Well, that's what's going to lead us to that. I have to do the 7th before I could do the 8th.
Well, the 7th was right the day before the 8th, which is
Right.
a very special day in the universe of Steve. And
The
but
8th
on the
is a
si-
special day in the universe of Steve. The 7th is a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. But
Yeah,
I
I got to remember all
my
this other stuff. Yeah,
anniversary,
never mind.
My
Just
kids'
think
births. I got
Yeah,
to put
exactly.
you fall in
Yeah.
after that.
I'm in the top 20.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, it was our 42nd anniversary.
I can't believe you've been married that much longer than me.
Why not?
Did I know Peggy when you got married?
Yes.
It had to be when I first met her
No.
because
Oh, I'm sorry. No, when we first met, you weren't dating
I didn't
Peggy
know.
yet.
I wasn't dating
No.
Peggy, no. But when you got
So-
married, because 96 is when I got married. Right? When did you get married?
82.
Right. 82. So
You did not
Yeah.
know her yet when we
No,
got
I didn't
married
know her
because
yet.
you were at
Yeah.
the wedding with other people.
Right. A party animal.
Yes, you were.
Stripped naked, danced on the floor.
Well, that was at the hotel room. Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah. So cool.
And you weren't even totally drunk yet.
Oh no, then I can put clothes on when I get drunk.
Yeah, Jeannie was in high school. I remember that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. So what exciting things do you have planned? Now, this is a non milestone anniversary.
Correct.
Therefore, do you have anything planned for 45 or 50? 50 is a big one.
Yeah. Well,
You gotta start
it
saving
all.
up now.
Yeah.
Let's start saving up now.
Wait a minute. Aren't other people supposed to be throwing that party for us?
Yeah, they are. You better get your friends there to do it because I'm not.
Oh, so Steve, guess who my friend is?
And I'm not.
Yeah, Steve's gonna create a big ruckus on the show the year of my 40 or my 50th. Yeah. Yeah, we got to break up because I can't afford it.
Well, it's 8 years from now, so I got time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I should start saving, Steve. $1 a day. That's all you got to save.
That's right. So what kind of plans do you have? Do you have any plans
No.
for any,
No.
like
No.
go to a baseball game,
No, although
Go to
guess what
a-
Susie
go to
brought
a-
up again today?
go to a concert? You getting a job?
No.
Oh.
Traveling around the country in a motorhome.
In a little van?
No, well, she's.
You should do that. You should do that, but you should rent one and go on a trip.
Yeah.
for
Well,
2 weeks.
we might do that because, well, technically, you got to do a month. If you're going to do it, it's a month. Because,
Well, whatever it is, but
yeah.
But I'm telling you, dude, cleaning up after yourself in a little house sucks because it gets really dirty really quick. Because every time you open up the door, stuff goes in or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah. So my anniversary did what for the picture behind you?
So check that out, dude. I took this picture.
Okay. I take it that as some kind of a dessert special. Oh, wait a minute. Is that apple pie?
Apple cheesecake.
Apple cheesecake. That explains why it looked a little off to be apple pie. Is
With
that
ice cream.
with ice cream?
Those,
and
those things
hibiscus
on the top
flower.
are not hibiscus flower. But you notice it's on fire?
Okay. That's why it looks like that. It's on fire.
Isn't that cool?
It is. I didn't even catch that. I thought it was a glare, you know?
Yeah, we went to my brother-in-law John came out. And we went to
we know
Primal
him.
Steakhouse. And the place is pretty cool. And of course, my family's unimpressed. So when they're not, I know who the chef is.
Okay.
Now I don't know him, but we knew Chef Kenny, right? Because Yummy knows. But this place was really, really good. Check out that table setting. Like a wood table.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Peggy didn't send me the pictures. I was hoping she'd send me pictures. For your birthday, they come over to give you a birthday thing. Oh, that was birthday at work.
Well, last time she sent you those pictures, they weren't what you wanted either.
But
Doesn't she understand the
they
concept
put
yet?
they put a metal helmet on you, which you would appreciate it, and a real sword. They give you a real
Ooh.
sword, and we're like, "Ooh, that's nope, that was calamari the next day." I'm like, that's dangerous.
Why
You're
did they
serving
do that?
alcohol, and they're giving you a real sword and a helmet. I'm waiting
Sure.
for the guy to get up and go, ha ha, and I was like, oh no,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty cool looking dessert. It was good too, but
it is.
it was very cool looking. Very, very cool steakhouse. But we were surprised that it's at the Meadows Mall, which is owned by
Okay.
UNLV, which is not a great neighborhood.
Which, for those who are not paying attention, University of Las Vegas.
UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, not Northern Las Vegas. University of
LV?
Nevada, Las Vegas.
Oh,
There's a University of Nevada arena.
Yep.
The
I missed
University
the
of Nevada
Nevada.
arena. And so, oh, now she's sending me the picture. What am I going to do with it now, Peggy?
Hey, she was trying to be helpful.
Thank you, Peggy.
Thanks, Peggy.
See if I can find it here. How do I get to it? Oh, there it is. This is hilarious. The sword was super heavy.
So is this one.
So this picture is freaking hilarious. Wait till you see my face. I didn't realize I was struggling. Thanks for the one I'm struggling in, Peggy. Oh my God. I'm going to show this, but you can start.
Oh, no.
You can start laughing now. Let the mockery begin. I was trying to hold it with one hand.
Oh, Steve,
You
look like you're constipated.
It was heavy. I had to grab it with another hand.
Well, it's a two-handed broadsword. Jeez, criminy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he handed it to me, and I'm like, oh, crap.
Thanks, Meg.
Look at the flex in the forearm.
Yep.
I could barely hold the thing up. Look at the grip in the hand. I didn't have it that long. I went to two hands pretty quickly.
You betcha. I'm surprised they didn't tell you to hold it in two hands.
They just handed it to you. They didn't,
Right.
But I was like, holy crap.
Keep talking for a second.
Somebody could have said something and said, hey, Steve, the thing a little heavy? Because it sure looks like it. I go, yeah, it's really freaking heavy. I was like, that's pretty cool. But yeah, they brought that out, and then they brought out a macaroon that said happy birthday, and one of them sparkler, those flame sparklers, those really bright ones. So that was really cool. But yeah.
All right, Steve.
Cool. So
Steve,
go ahead.
This is a one-handed sword.
Show me the handle and the hilt, because see, space for
much
one
shorter,
hand.
one hand.
Yeah, the other one, mine had two hands.
One-handed sword.
Mine had a space for two hands.
I'm kind of curious why this.
Because the tassel's wrapped around.
No, it's not. It's clear. But
probably got some gunk in there.
I haven't gone to any shows that I needed this in a long time, but it's also a lot shorter. This is about 3 feet.
Yeah, you probably got some gunk in there, but yeah. But that thing was huge and heavy, and I was like, holy shit. And they have a sign on the wall. Feel free to take pictures with the helmets and the swords. So I'm waiting for two drunks and it's over by the bar. So everybody, we're waiting for two drunks at the bar to get into it and start having a sword fight. Nobody's gonna be stepping in and breaking that up. But so that was day one.
Actually, what I think they do is they taser the guys. Then they just drop,
Yeah. But yeah, so that was day one. Then day two, we went to the Mob Museum.
Okay.
And the Mob Museum has a really cool thing going on right now. For locals, it's really cheap. It's like $20.
All right.
But for visitors, it's like 34 or something like that. And if you get a season or a membership for like 55, you get free admission. And then they have the underground underneath, which is a speakeasy. But they got a speaker there. This guy wrote a book called Family Secrets, and his name is Frank Calabrese Jr.
So what you're telling me now is there are no more family secrets.
No, this dude is like one of the last guys who was in the mob. And this is Chicago mob. And then they started tearing all the mob down. But this is all like recent history.
Right.
Okay. So, but he does a speech there like every hour, like at 3, 4, and 5. And then he sells his book. 11 to 5 every hour. But the dude is awesome. He's got the speech down. Talks about it, talks about the murders that his father did and how it changed his family, and how, he's had a gun to his head, but from his father.
Yeah.
His father groomed him. And the big thing with the mob is how, you're not supposed to bring your kids in there. You're supposed to make a better life for them. But Frank Sr. did bring his son into it. And they and from prison, he was so afraid that his father was going to kill him because his father changed, that he put on a wire and had his dad admit to murders to keep him in there till he died.
There you go.
His dad and his brother Nick got, they all got sent to jail for racketeering, but like in the recent history. So, the 1995 movie Casino?
Right.
The one brother, he killed Anthony Spilatro.
Okay. I
They were
don't recall. It's
connected.
been a long time since I saw
Yeah,
it.
but they were connected. They were connected. The Calabrese family was connected with the murder of Spilatro. Like his dad was, Frank Sr. was.
Right.
So it's like, holy shit. Like, but the story the guy tells, he's really good at it. I mean, he's been telling it for a while. You could tell, but he's really, really good. And I mean, it's worth going to. I can say very, very cool. Then afterwards, we went down to the Speakeasy, which is where they have moonshine. They actually have moonshine.
Yes. And usually gambling.
Well, yeah, but no gambling at this one. Just even though it's
Right.
Vegas. But the cool part is that the mob museum is actually in the old courthouse in Vegas, where
Okay.
they actually had some of the trials and stuff like that. I can't remember the name of the trials. Crap.
Probably called tribulations.
No. It wasn't trials and tribulations. It was actually a trial. But you actually sit in the courthouse and they kind of tell you the story about one of the FBI panels that they go and they have film. It's really it's definitely, it's not like, super exciting, but the things that they have are totally worth the admission
Sure.
that are there. So
It's
it's not like,
history.
yeah, but it's cool stuff. But growing up in Chicago and knowing most of this shit, but like I didn't realize how recent history this is because this went up into the 2020s. They were still active. The mob was still going on.
Right.
They didn't get busted till later. I forgot what year he said, but yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you get a chance to go to Vegas, it definitely is something that, believe it or not, is worth it. But then, save the time, go down afterwards, go to
Ripley's.
the Mob Museum. No, don't go to Ripley's. I don't
Well,
know
you
if that's
said,
still
believe it or not, this Ripley's, believe it or not.
open. But there's that. And then after that, we went over to Pizza Rock for pizza, which is a good downtown pizzeria. For West Coast pizza, it's probably one of the better ones.
Okay.
And then my brother-in-law John and I went to see Zombie Burlesque, which I have two friends that perform in that, and they just killed it.
We've talked about that before.
That is a funny show because Enoch, the host, which is his name, his real name, but he put a Z in front of it. And it's Zenoch. He's at Club Z for Club Zombie.
Right.
He hosts the show and interacts with the audience and does a great job and just funnier than hell. And then they always have a singer at burlesque shows, right? Either a comedian or a singer, right?
Right.
And
Actually, sometimes they have a whole bunch of them.
then
different
both,
kinds.
but they have also variety acts, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hand balancers. They had that too. But the singer, who doesn't take off all their clothes, but is a good singer. I know a couple of the girls that do that. And one of them is Christine Shaw, and she's freaking awesome. And she's in there and she's singing and she freaking knocked the pants off, burlesque. But yeah, she was really good. Really, really good. So yeah, they were very cool. Then my brother-in-law was like, I'm exhausted, time to go. So I took him back to his hotel, dropped him off. But yeah, so that was fun. It was a good now. And then this next week, Albert will be in from Chicago.
Right.
And so we'll have AI on the show.
Excellent.
And I'll have him come up here, sit up here on Sunday, and we'll have two of us here.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm going to set up another microphone or just share the microphone. I'm not sure how that's going to work yet.
Right. Well, fortunately for you, you're smarter than the average bear.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Neither does the average bear.
Wing it. Yeah, I'm just going to wing it as we go. But yeah, if you get a chance to look up Frank Calabrese Jr., Family Secrets, Chicago mobster that survived, any of those things, bring them up. And you can watch some articles and stuff like that. I'm pretty cool, interesting dude. So
Totally
yeah,
radical.
wild. Yeah, let's see if it says 100-year-old outfit in Chicago. There's any dates in here. Since they were 100% Italian, both Nick and Frank Sr. were made men in the mob. So they were,
Right.
You got to be 100% Italian to be made. That's why me being Polish and hanging out with those guys, I was never worried I could ever be a made man.
That's right. You could just be a peone.
But yeah, they were connected to some serious mob stuff that happened in Yeah, crazy. So, yeah, but yeah,
There you go.
It was wild. It was good. So yeah, so that takes us up to what? Now we can finally start the show board, right?
Exactly. I'm like, yeah, we've only been doing this for half an hour already. Woo-hoo.
Is it time for the booby trap already?
Well, because we started early, we have time. So
Okay. So
we
what
do at
is-
least one show
what is our
subject.
first subjects?
It has something to do with hot
Lithium-
women, I think.
No, lithium-ion batteries.
Oh, those aren't hot women?
Uh, depends if it's in your pocket or not. Then you get
Yeah.
burns and stuff like that. Pretty sad. But they can't put those fires out, right? Remember I told you about how I-15 got closed
Yes.
because there was an ion battery that was burning. They just
Right.
left on the side of the road, let it burn. But
which
they've got
which
this,
is weird because they got foam that they should have been able to put over it.
it doesn't matter. The foam doesn't work either. So check this out. They've invented a blanket that they can put over it. But guess what? It just contains it while it's burning.
Right.
So watch how they puncture this battery. This is very. I gotta get this. It's just music. Do you see that?
Yep. It's it with the forklift
He
blade.
hit it. He just knocked it off. We knocked it off with the forklift. So now look, this thing just started. Look at that. Look at the flame coming out of that thing. So they got a blanket to throw over a car. But look at that thing. It's just going. Now it's just going to go forever. So they put the blanket over it, and the blanket doesn't catch on fire. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, dude. No, it's not going to help. Okay. Then you got to put the bigger blanket over that blanket. So you got the small one to contain it, right? So you can get the bigger blanket over it. And then you just leave it there and let it burn out. But it doesn't put it out. It just contains it. So it can't start the stuff around there on fire.
Right.
But it's still burning underneath there.
24 hours
24
later.
hours later, it finally stopped burning. See the car? They uncovered the car.
Yep.
And then they're going to uncover but see, the blanket didn't burn. Isn't that cool?
It is.
No signs of damage to the blanket. Look at that.
Yeah,
But
but
there's the battery. Look at that. And
left
that-
a hole in the ground.
No, that was a battery, but that's not a hole. That's the battery. Let me see if I can pause it there. The answer is no. I can't. Screw it. All right. You just have to take my word for it.
All right.
I'm down instead of doing what I wanted to do, but
Pretty crazy.
time for one more.
Sure.
Okay. Drew, you know who Billy Ray Cyrus is, right?
Yes.
You got my heart, my achy break heart. So remember, what was it? About a year ago, he broke up with his wife to go with this hot young Australian singer.
Right.
Okay. You're going to love this. Like, who could have predicted this? Read the subject, Scott.
Billy Ray Cyrus divorce finalized. Singer accuses ex of putting him in physical danger.
Country music star Billy Ray Cyrus, Fire Rose, were married for 7 months. It figured out 7 months that she was spending all his money. Billy Ray Cyrus and ex-wife finalized divorce. The husband and wife acknowledged and agreed this marriage is extremely short duration. Neither party has marital interest in the other property stuff. But yeah, she was just spending his money like crazy. She's like, if I don't stop her, she's going to break me.
Yeah.
She's like spending all my money. All she wanted was a boost to her career. I mean, why else? Why else would somebody who is, what's the ages? I have the ages in the thing there.
Yeah, wasn't she like
in the subject? I got it in the show subject.
36 and he was 62?
Yeah. So why else would a 36-year-old singer want to hang out with a 62-year-old singer? I mean,
yeah.
I know that she says she loves him, but another case that I could think of is what's the piano player dude and the girl from American Idol and the TV show with a special needs dude. Oh God, what's her name? And the piano singer dude. I can't think of their names.
Well, for me, the piano man is Billy Joel.
No. The guy's a writer. He's a producer.
Okay.
Produces a lot of money. What is her name? What is her name? What's the name of the show? He was
Don't
really
Know Show.
smart. He was real intelligent. No, what was the name of the show? He was real intelligent.
You're just going to have to figure it out because I've never seen it.
Yes, you have. You like the show. We talked about it.
All
There's
right.
a show where he
Jeannie
was
says
super
Catherine.
intelligent. And Catherine McPhee.
Never even heard of it.
Well, no, that's not the name of the show. That's the actress.
Oh, that's the actress. Okay.
Oh my God.
Becky, look at her butt.
Catherine McPhee and she's 40, and David Foster. David Foster. How old is David Foster? David Foster is
22.
74.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. What the hell show was she on? She was on.
Drugs, maybe?
When I say the name of the show, you're gonna go, oh yeah, that show.
Scorpion.
Yeah, you watched that show.
Oh, I remember Scorpion. Yeah, there was the smart dudes.
Yeah,
Smart,
that's what I said. But yeah, so the funny part is, you want to see the picture they post of her? Their latest picture up there?
Sure.
Pretty funny. So how old did I say she was? 30, 40?
36? 36.
I say she was 36. What'd I say?
I don't know.
You don't listen to me. Why am I even asking?
Oh, no, we're talking about two different people. Yeah.
But yeah, so there she is.
Catherine McPhee, but she's not Nanny McPhee.
Yeah, no, look at the picture though.
Yep.
Funny, right?
Sure.
All right. Why is this doing this to me?
Because it wants to show commercials. I go through my Facebook now, and somehow all of a sudden I'm getting literally constant commercials.
Yeah, she's 40. Well, that's because they changed it to that. Yeah. She's 40. And there's Foster. Yeah, 76. Not with a 40-year-old. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. But she actually loves him. She's actually as old as his kids, which is funny.
Yeah.
Marriage. Oh, we get along fine. Okay, whatever. But
As
yeah,
it
so
should
Scorpion.
be.
All right. It's now time for the booby trap. I mean the positive, genuine positivity message. All right,
Did
Scott.
I make one?
Yes, you did.
Yay.
All right, Scott, read our genuine positivity message as you wrote it. Right there
If they're not laughing at your jokes, they are laughing at you. Either way, you get them to laugh. So take your credit.
Anything?
You
Nothing?
changed it.
Yeah, I did. You want to
I
read
can't
yours?
remember what it was, but that was
go down a little lower where it says show the next show, and it's right there.
If they're not laughing at your jokes, it may not be. That's right. That's what I said. If you're not laughing at your jokes, it may not be you. It might be them. That's right. See, mine was better.
Oh, mine was better. Everybody vote. Which one did you like better? Scott read mine really well, though. If you're not laughing at your jokes, they're laughing at you. Either way, you got them to laugh, so take your credit. Funguy The Entertainer. Steve AI.
Steve AI did a correction on the genuine positivity message.
I didn't do a correction. I was being stupid. But there you go. I was wondering if you noticed, you read it really well.
Well, I wrote it yesterday, I guess, or day
would you even
yesterday.
have known if I wouldn't have told you? Would you even have known that I changed it?
Well, it didn't sound right because it's like, I know it's not right, but it's okay. It's good, but it's not what I did.
That's funny.
Goofball.
Not a goofball. You're a goofball.
Damn robots trying to take over the world.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to Fierljeppen.
We'll talk about that later.
Fierljeppen.
All right.
Andrew, when you listen to this, let me know how close I am. Fierljeppen.
Okay, let's see.
Fierljeppen.
It's for the Frisian people.
Fierljeppen.
I just talked to Andrew 2 days ago.
Fierljeppen.
Was it 2 days ago?
You know what that is?
Do I know what it is?
Yeah.
I would assume it is a type of boat.
What?
What? It's either that or it's a waterway, one or the other.
Why is it? Why? How do you get water from that? Because fjord.
Well, because it says originated as a way for the Frisian people to get around the waterway easily. So that's
Oh,
why
you're
I'm
reading
thinking,
the thing. Well,
Yeah.
it's canal jumping, canal vaulting.
Oh.
So I think you've probably seen this. Let me see. If I
So
can-
do they do it with like pole vault poles?
Well, yeah, but the pole is set on a plate with a pivot
Okay.
and on the bottom of the river.
That would make sense because a pole might sink.
So, well, it would get into the mud, right?
Yeah.
So here, where's share? Here's share. You go there. Oh, wrong button. I shared the wrong thing. I shared. Well, that'll work. I shared the whole thing, but it'll work.
Okay.
Okay. So I got all these canals, right?
Sure.
So what did I say? Read my comment again.
It says originated as a way for Frisian people to get around the waterways easily.
Get around the waterway easily. Keyword easily.
Yes.
Does this look easy to you?
Sure. There you go.
Can you hear the thunder out there?
I
No,
have no sound at all.
Not picking up on my audio.
No, you.
No,
you
in my
muted it.
house.
Oh, no.
Yeah. See, so they jump
See-
on the pole. See how the pole's already set in the water, and they climb up.
Yep.
it
And I also saw the device that shot out of the pier to push the pole.
No, that was just holding it, so it didn't fall back. So it was standing up. That's just another pole they use to hold the pole up. So when he runs and he jumps out to it, he's got a shot because the pole is stationary. It's not like pole vaulting where they run to it, throw
Right.
the pole down in it, and spring over. But yeah, so easily get around.
Exactly.
See, yeah, they got the tapes. They know how high they got to go, so they climb, so they get to the point where they want, and then they're set.
Yeah. Obviously, they're landing in very loose sand so that they don't kill
Oh yeah,
themselves.
they've raked it up and stuff. Well, yeah, I
But-
mean it's a sport
But I'd be
now.
willing to bet people hurt themselves frequently doing this.
Oh,
Oh,
he
didn't make it.
missed that one, yeah. So kind of cool, right?
Yep.
You have to run real hard, David.
Gotta be real hard. Yeah, well, watch David. Oh,
Hey, they speak English.
but yeah, see, but they're smaller there, so yeah, I guess for there it would be easily to get over the.
Exactly.
So you use the pole, right?
Yep. And then, of course, they turned it into an event because
Yeah,
they
to go
could.
farther. Yeah,
It's
With
like
that,
the Olympics had breakdancing as an Olympic event.
yeah, well, whatever. Oh, look at this one. He got it right to the top before he started climbing. But yeah, kind of cool, right?
Yep.
So when we go there, we have to go take in one of these events. Watch these guys do it. Kind of cool.
Yeah. All right. I'll make sure that Andrew watches this one.
So there you go. All right. So there's that.
There she goes.
Trying to close these. There. There. Wow, that thunder is loud out there.
So that means you'll have flooding.
What?
That means you will have flooding.
Yeah, maybe it might not even rain.
Oh, that's true. Because thunder and lightning without rain.
So I gotta change that word.
There we go. All right. Oh, sorry about that.
So we've
Well,
talked a
82
lot
degrees
about
up here.
AI and how AI is going to kill us, and that's in all the movies and everything,
Yeah, just make sure you wear bulletproof vest when he shows up.
right? So we don't have to worry about AI anymore. We're
Good.
back to killing ourselves, which is why AI eventually kills us in all the movies, right?
Yes,
Because
we're too
it's saving
stupid
us
right.
from us. So
I,
did you hear what
robot.
we did? Did you hear what we did this week?
No.
50,000-year-old Neanderthal bones have remains of human viruses. 50,000-year-old human viruses. So you ready
Cool.
for this? The preliminary analysis is the first step in testing the theory that infectious diseases played a role in Neanderthals' extinction. So let's see. We think that this disease that we just found wiped out man 50,000 years ago. So
Right.
what are we going to do?
Well, we got to test it out.
We're going to activate it. And yeah.
Sure.
Well, and we know how good the labs are.
Yeah. We just
Right?
have to make sure we get it
where did
into the bats first.
Where did the Wuhan virus come from? No, it came from the bats in the Wuhan virus in the Wuhan laboratory. And it escaped from the laboratory.
Right.
Shut the world down. So
Sure.
now,
Well, what about 12 monkeys?
well, those are movies. This is real life.
Oh,
Again, we're going to wipe out the world. Yeah. Yes, it's like 12 monkeys and Bruce Willis is going to go back in time and save us. But
yay.
still, I mean, what are we doing?
What do you think we're doing?
We're not gonna live long enough for AI to save us and kill us. Save us by killing us. Because that's
so
what they
sad.
always say, right? AI,
I was truly looking forward to making 150 years old.
I'm protecting you from yourselves, so we're killing you all.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they say.
It's pretty much what they say.
That's why they have to do it. They have to.
Yes, they do.
So either way, we're not going to be around much longer. So
You just bummed me out, Steve. This is supposed to be a positive show. Now
it
I'm
is
bummed.
positive. It is positive.
Yes, I'm positive that AI is going to kill us. No, humans are going to kill us before AI. There we go.
Well, no, and there's proof.
Okay.
There's proof. There's proof because did you see what the state of Oregon did?
No. I would assume
Okay.
it just sits there because it's a state. It doesn't go anywhere.
Do you remember the movie Idiocracy?
Of course I do.
Great movie, right?
Yes.
Let's see. I got a 15-second.
Well, that means there's only 10 seconds left.
All right,
And
so
now, of course,
it's only a 16-second trailer. So I'm going to play it.
okay.
I'm sure we're allowed to play trailers on our show.
Yeah, we'll find out.
From the creator of Office Space
Where am I?
comes a vision of the future that's a no-brainer.
Night looks even more better.
Luke Wilson, Idiocracy. Own it on DVD today.
That's a terrible. Yeah, that's a terrible preview. But it starts off with all the smart people saying it's not a good time to have kids, and all dumb people just having more and more kids. So at some point, Taco Bell is running the country. The wrestlers and whoever has the best shows, and the best show on TV is the guy get kicked in the nuts and fart shows.
Yes.
So because we're dumbing America down.
Correct.
So Oregon has started the path. Oregon says students do not need to prove mastery of reading, writing, or math to graduate.
That makes perfect sense. We don't need any of that stuff.
Yep. The state board of education voted unanimously to pause the requirement. Oregon will not have to prove until at least 2029. By then, they're so stupid, it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter whether you can read, write, or do math, you can graduate. Apparently, you don't need those skills anymore.
You do not. The computers will
Survive.
do all the work for you.
Are you freaking kidding me? This is the state of Oregon.
Yeah.
We're done
It's a-
for. We've killed. What
Kind of-
is it?
It's baffling to me.
Do you remember the movie Red October? You
Yes.
arrogant bastard! You've killed us.
Killed us. Yeah.
You remember that line?
Yes, I remember that.
Do you really, or you just?
I
agree?
really do.
Okay, explain it to everybody then.
I believe this is submarines, and he shoots the torpedo at a range that he shouldn't be shooting or something like
He
that.
removes all
and
the safeties.
Right. So the thing comes back and locks on their own ship.
Right. So normally you don't arm a torpedo till it's out a certain distance away, so it doesn't lock on your ship.
Correct.
So he tells them to remove all the safeties and launch the torpedo live.
Yes.
So
Same
he launches
concept.
it.
Yeah.
They swim in front of him, turn the torpedoes towards them, and then dive out of the way. And the second in command goes, "You arrogant bastard! You've killed us."
Yeah. I thought it was, hey, Tom, the bus driver from last night. He was, we were at Foodie and the Blowfish. We had a chat with him. He said he was going to stop by. I appreciate it.
Nice.
So, he's got a cool little black bus with really awesome exterior and interior lighting, that's why I went and made contact with him. He was cool.
the nice lights on the upper front cowl. Oh, cowl. I thought that was cow exclamation point. I was like, well, you're in Wisconsin. It could be a bus
There's
painted
cows
like a
everywhere.
cow.
That's
It could
right.
be a bus painted like a cow. That could be good, but
It
I
certainly
looked at it
could have
quickly,
been.
and it looked like cow exclamation point,
Yeah.
but cowl. Okay.
Yep. I should have taken a picture of it. That was silly of me not to take a picture of it, Tom.
Well, now you have to
But-
do it next time.
Yeah. So,
That's funny.
but yep.
So you went and saw Hootie?
Well, we were just out in the parking lot, and
Right, but you
because
can
the
still hear it.
Not as good as the last concert because the coaches were running because the temperature dropped.
Because it was cold?
Yep.
Wait a minute. Are you serious? It got that cold?
Okay. We
You
just
guys went
through.
from sweating and dying to freezing?
Well, it was 62 degrees last night with
Are you
low
serious?
humidity, so it was really cold.
Holy cow. 62.
62. So
That's
I was
crazy.
smart enough
From
to wear
90?
jeans. Yep.
From 90 to 62.
Yep. I wore jeans and I brought a jacket with me for after cooking. But yeah, you missed a good part. We were talking about some things you would have really gotten into at the beginning of the show. So make sure you check the show out later.
Yeah, speaking of little nips, did you guys see any there? Because the women weren't dressed properly and it was cold?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it wasn't cold when they went in. So
Right, but when they came out,
right. But at that point, most of them were wearing sweatshirts and stuff because they were smart enough.
Hoodie's smart. All right, break out the sweatshirt fan gear, the souvenirs.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Oh, so I was thinking about that. You said they charge you what, $100?
$100 to bring in a bus. If you don't come early.
Fish
come
concert
early,
girls dress better, huh?
That's
what he said.
Well, it was also 90 degrees for the Fish concert. So yeah, they were wearing, not as much clothing.
Nice.
So the most interesting one was like when Grizz was in town last year. Or it was last year. I think it was last year. Wow. It was almost like Buffett, only young.
Nice.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
But
yeah,
anywho's.
You gotta leave something to the imagination though. So dressing up is nice as long as they're not inappropriate dressed, just not dressed warm enough to, I don't know, whatever. Oh, so here's a question. Are Lululemons a big thing by you in the Midwest in Wisconsin? Do a lot of the chicks wear yoga pants? Or is that not a thing?
Is that what they're called? Lululemons?
Well, that's one of the brand names. That's the one with the little dot above their butt.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yoga pants are
He
huge
said
around
yes.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are always fun.
Well,
except for in the dark. It's hard to see them in the dark. You need to have light.
Well, they also have that newer one that's supposed to have, it has a seam where your crack is, so it sucks in more and it looks more
they took those down.
provocative.
We talked about that.
Yes, we did.
They took them off the show.
Yeah. So,
'Cause
but
they
doesn't
didn't
mean
like-
they're not still wearing them, Steve.
People didn't like the way it made their butt look.
Some people do like the way it makes their butt look.
Well, the people who don't have a good looking butt that are the ones that are complaining.
Yes, that's correct.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
But we were talking about parking. I thought about this the other day. You said they charged the buses $100.
Correct.
With the price of fuel, I was wondering, driving it out and coming back, is that more fuel than staying there and just leaving the bus run?
Yes, it is. Because as you know, Steve, because you were a diesel driver, diesel at idle is incredibly energy efficient.
Okay.
So like my tailgate bus gets about 7 miles to the gallon.
Right. So as I was thinking, that's 7 miles to the gallon, and you drive away and come back. $100 isn't that expensive, right?
Right.
For the guys who got to drive farther.
So, well, yeah. So obviously, but then again, I don't leave my bus run. I don't care. First of all, there's no air conditioning in it, so it's pointless.
Right.
So the bus, as soon as we get there, we shut the engine off because I need the bus to cool down because I'm going to be cooking food behind the bus or in front of the bus, one or the other. And I don't really need to have all that engine. So, which is funny because I'm cooking food, so you think heat would be okay. But, then I don't turn the bus on until the show is over. And then I start it so that everything is warmed up for when they all show back up and we could pull out.
Nice. Yeah. See, he's got a 19-year-old going to college and selling our Lululemons, which is smart. But then she needs to go to, like, I don't know if you got a good place in your area where people sell those in like the thrift stores, like in Goodwill or Salvation Army or that, where you can pick up Lululemons. Like we've got a couple of richer areas. That's not what I'm trying to. Affluent areas.
Affluent. Yes, they have the flu.
Where you can get pretty good stuff, like designer stuff, in these, in the two places I just mentioned, plus wherever else, if they have receivers or whatever, whatever the local places are. Because people don't, and some don't put the tag still on it.
Exactly.
So once she sells all her stuff to go to college, this is a good time to pick up stuff. But once she sells all her stuff to go to college, she should hit a thrift store if you guys have a affluent area, and see if she can get some clothes back that are designer clothes. But you got to know what you're doing, and I never did. I never knew what I was doing.
Well,
my daughter's good at picking up stuff there. She knows. She knows what it is, good clothing and stuff like that. She goes, looks at the labels and goes, "Oh yeah, that's good. We'll take that one. We'll take that one."
Yeah, especially if it says Libby.
Says what?
Libby.
Spell that.
It says Libby on the label. You would like it on the table.
This is clothing. You don't put clothing on a table.
You can.
I mean, maybe the way you do it. Maybe the way you do it.
Yep. They do the bulk pricing at the Goodwill. Yep.
Yeah.
So we are, that's another thing we were talking about when she brought out the retirement stuff again. All the stuff we have to get rid of if we move, because we have a lot of stuff. It says we're going to have to donate it all. You're just doing
a month vacation, but yeah, you should start selling stuff. You should put it up on Facebook Marketplace or something like that and start selling it now. Here's how you do that. Go buy a bunch of Post-it notes and put Post-it note on everything in your house. And if you touch it, you keep it. If you don't touch it, and in 8 months from now, you haven't touched it, you start selling it.
We've tried all this sort of stuff, and I kid you not, every time I get rid of something, within a month I need it. It's just the stupidest thing.
You keep doing it, you'll break the curse.
You'll break this curse.
You'll break the mummy's curse.
Oh well.
So closing ceremonies of Olympics was today.
Yes.
This afternoon. And
U.S. did very well.
I don't know if you know, but it's coming to Hollywood. La 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 Hollywood.
They're going to make an Olympics move.
So the Summer Olympics are going to be in L.A.
Oh, in L.A., yes. Yes.
So I want to be in good enough shape to volunteer at the 28 Olympics.
Okay.
I found our job.
Yay. Because by then I will be retired.
We got to start practicing now. Well, and I think you're qualified for it. What I want to figure out is how to get this to start playing it from the beginning.
It'd be better if I get paid, though.
Yeah, but you have to go to the games for free. You know how much
tickets are? Oh, God, yes. I was just looking at that. Just to get in to see one event starts at like $500.
Right. So if you could go in for free,
it's like getting paid
and work it. Really. It's like getting paid, kind of, right?
Yeah.
So
it's barter.
I saw a bunch of these videos up. They were actually racing these at some point because between events. See that car?
Yes. It's an RC.
Yeah.
Or it's an AI.
Look, no, it's an RC.
It's an RC.
You see what it's doing?
It's grooming the grass.
No, it's at the javelin toss.
Oh, it's bringing the javelins back.
Put the javelin in the top, and then they bring the javelin back. There you go. There's your javelin.
That's pretty funny.
How funny
Well, I
is that?
suppose that could be safer. Keep everybody out of the target area.
Yeah, you had the one judge that got hit by the javelin. They're still down there. But yeah, look, so they run over there. They put the javelin into the car. And the car drives it back.
Yeah, because think about it. It's not like the old days where, they're 30 yards was considered extreme. Now these things are doing half a football field.
Isn't that funny though? Look, there goes the other one.
Yep.
That's your
You
job.
switch
So there's our
yeah.
job. We need to become proficient at javelin.
Javelin.
I wonder if they have
RC
ones that
car
bring back the
control.
shot put and the discus too. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh, look. We had
Oh,
his face and everything. Oh, yeah, bring lawn darts back. I remember we used the car. Yeah,
Yeah.
lawn darts were
Yeah,
fun.
because start practicing with lawn darts or well, you do yeah, if you do one-sided lawn darts. But normally you get people standing on the other side, which is
There we
funny.
go. Goobers the rabbit.
Goobers.
He's going to go crazy here.
Yeah, that's a good
There
one.
we go. See, now Tom got to see Goobers the rabbit because he hasn't seen him yet.
That would be
He's-
funny though, right?
He's up in my studio.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're feeding him up there.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I
my
tried
daughter-
feeding him down in the garage. The only problem is that invites critters.
Critters. My daughter
Yes.
did get a new dog.
What did she go with?
Star. I'm trying to see if I can get why can't I get to
Okay.
the,
Are you sure it was new, not used, dog?
where's the picture? Where is the picture?
Where's the beef?
Where's that picture? Here we go. Come on. I hate that this opens like this. Just
Me too.
what are you doing there? It's a bigger dog too. Where is it? I've lost you. There you are.
Oh, I hate when you do that, Steve. I feel like, I'm going to have to start carrying breadcrumbs with me. Oh, that's a cute puppy.
Yeah. Forget what mix it is. It's a double miss, but it's a rescue dog. But this dog was actually born at the rescue center. He has 10 siblings. This is kind of a cool story. He has 10 siblings. He was the last one that they brought out. They brought out one at a time. And this was the last one to go from that litter. And they've created a Facebook group of all of the siblings, and
Sure.
they have meetups, and they bring the dogs to play with each other every now and then.
There you go.
How cool is that?
Eh,
Cool, right?
See, this is what I don't understand. The media just keeps showing us all this crap that's going on in the world, and yet we have fun things like that.
Yes.
People can be decent.
Yeah, they can be. Yes, she has 3 now. Let me see if I can find
Instead of being an old cat lady, she's going to be an old dog lady.
yeah, let me see if I can bring this picture up. I don't know why it does that. Every time I do that. Okay.
Yeah, we got
so-
freaking 5 cats here. I'm going to be an old cat
Yeah,
guy.
but you're a cat lady.
Yeah, we love our dogs too, but
Well, the cat's usually to take care of. So that's Alika, her boyfriend. And then Sadie in black. He's
I
holding,
like how you cut off his head. Oh, there it goes. Now we
he's
see
holding
his-
her. He's holding her in front of the black shirt. Then Courtney's got Nala. Nala's the old lady. She is the only one that really had severe trauma. She was puppy milled before we got her. So she was at least 3 years old before
Right.
we got her. And she did most trauma, had the roughest life. Then I think Sadie was brought to the pound very early. Cute little dog. And then Star was born in the pound. So
A star was born.
kind of cool.
Very.
Well, yeah. So good dog. The 2 smaller dogs are still territorial of their bedroom. So when the 3 of
Yeah,
them come
that's
in there,
normal.
they bark and chase her out.
Sure.
But they're gonna, they'll work on getting that to like, no, not acceptable. Unacceptable. Yeah, more for me to watch. Yeah, exactly. I need a new doggy door because Star can't fit out the little dog's doggy door. And
No.
I don't know if you've ever seen doggy doors, but when they get bigger, the bigger doggy doors, they don't get like super big. Like a dog star size can go through a 10-inch by 16-inch door, but the door is like 8 to 10 inches off the ground
Yes.
because they walk through it, right? So Sadie and Nala can't go through the.
Well, because remember we had the cat up here first. So we put a cat door between my
Right.
garage and my office stairs, and
Yep.
Goobers goes through that door all the time.
Right, but that's Goobers. Goobers is not a 60
Big
pound
dog, right?
dog.
Yes.
If Goobers was 60 pounds, then I'd like to see him squeeze through that door.
But what I got a kick out of is how he knew to go through that door to come up by me.
Knew where the food was. They're not
Well,
dumb animals. They're very, they can smell the food.
Yes.
And you're always eating in that office. Was
No,
that your segue though?
I almost never eat up here. No, it's not. So, but
That's your segue. So
it is a
are you
good time
still-
for one.
Are you still reading Reader's Digest?
Yes.
So why didn't you bring this article up?
Which one?
Maybe which one? The next
Must be one
short
of these lists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they just had a list. So that's an
first
old
off-
one.
So first off, May 26, 2024.
Right. We talked about that back then.
No, not this one.
Not from
We're talking
Reader's
about different
Digest,
one.
but it was the same
Yeah.
thing. So I never thought to bring it up.
So what but here's what came across me. I love pizza.
Yes.
And I love Chicago style pizza. Like Dave Portnoy, Barstool Sports does his, and he likes the New York style oven pizza. I can't think of what neighborhood it's named after, but it's just cheese pizza, but it's oven pizza. And he loves that. And he grates everything on that. Do you know how many like pizza restaurants are like in every town?
Not enough.
And yet there are so many.
Yeah, right.
I mean, think about it. Think about the amount of places you can get pizza just in Delavan and Lake Geneva or Geneva Lake,
Pizza. Yep. There are a lot.
right? So how do you pick the number one pie from each state?
Well, easily. You pay you and I to go around the country and go to pizza places for 5 straight years.
Right. But who makes these lists and how do you test to know it's the best one? And there's got to be some sort of guideline. I mean, like you can't compare a deep dish pizza with a thin crust pizza, with an oven pizza, with a vegetable pizza, with a sausage pizza, meat pizza and a vegetable pizza. It's all different.
Yes,
A
it is.
Detroit pizza is not a deep dish pizza.
That's true.
You've had Detroit style, right? The bigger, thicker crust.
Yes.
In the pan and
That's
with
what
the
I
burnt-
like.
the burnt cheese around it. Right. So, but I couldn't compare your pizza with my deep dish that I like from Gino's East and say, oh, yours is better or mine is better. They're two different things, even though they're pizzas. So my curiosity was, how do you create these lists even? Like, how do you decide? Like, look, this is a thinner pizza. That's a thicker pizza. That I don't even know what that is. That looks like that's oven roast, oven baked pizza or whatever, brick oven pizza. You could tell,
Right.
That's brick oven pizza, but that's not thin. But I mean,
Yeah.
cheese board pizza that doesn't even look like pizza.
No, it doesn't.
It does. So
Looks like,
Colorado,
it looks like quiche.
Colorado looks kind of like a Detroit pizza with a salad and meat on that side. What the hell is that?
Yeah. Sure.
So and then look at the Grotto pizza. That's kind of cool, right?
Yep.
Steve pizza. That just looks sad. Look at the flop. It can't even support its own tip over the plate. That's not good.
I'd probably like it. I like the soft crust. I don't like the hard crust.
A flop? That looks wet. I don't want hard or crunchy. I don't want a cracker crust, but I don't want it to be like just saggy and damp and cold. See, look at that. I will agree Giordano's is a good pizza. I don't think it's the best deep dish in Chicago, but okay.
I will concur with you. It's a good pizza, not the best.
Right? So look at this one. What the hell is that? That
You
looks
know,
like
that looks like
tomato
cactus bread
basil
almost.
dressing, You know, Slaughterhouse Five, pepperoni, sausage, ham, Italian beef, and bacon. That does not look like
It
any
does
of
not
this.
look like that at all.
They're like a bad pizza. Look at this one. It looks like a pizza bowl.
It does.
That just looks like a regular old pizza.
Pretty much.
Ricky and Peller. But I mean, so yeah, I mean, how do you make these lists? Let's see. What do you got for Wisconsin? Let's go to Nevada first. NE
There you go, right? You just passed it.
Pizza Rock. No, that's where we just were.
There
I
you
just
go.
talked about it.
Yep.
So Pizza Rock, yeah, Pizza Rock is good. It is good pizza for here, yeah. New Hampshire's got the, thin. Let's see. Can't tell. What's this one? Rhode Island. That's a bakery pizza.
Yeah, it certainly is. It almost looks
There's a
like
couple places that have bakery pizzas on the list. Diamato's
what is-
Bakery in Chicago. That's good pizza, but you can't make that pizza. You can't compare that to the other ones. Serious Pie, West Virginia, Wisconsin. Harry's Prohibition Beef. No, this is look at that.
Yep.
No. It's in Sheboygan.
Sheboygan. I've
No.
been to Sheboygan.
No, it looks like it's got flop. It does not look good. It's a brick oven pizza style. You just can't compare it to this style. I don't know.
No, it's different.
But yeah, you got this list. So yeah, you can't just pick one best pizza in every state. See, look.
Yeah, even Tom says that's not the state's best pizza.
Right, exactly. So how dare you make this list when there are so many
Yeah.
pizza places? I can't even find a list like online. Like, give me a list of all the pizza places in like
Okay.
Las Vegas.
I'll tell you what, because it's that time. So I have a way to finish off what you're doing before we finish the show. I have a list that is accurate.
Of what? I mean, look at this pizza.
That was just silly, Steve. You
Look at
asked
this
me
one.
what,
I
and then
don't
you
think-
start talking.
I don't think this is one.
I would agree. That does not look like a good pizza to
That-
me at
this
all.
almost- I mean, this place is supposed to be really good. Piquads.
Yeah. Now,
really-
now, don't get
this-
me
this-
wrong. Just
this
because it
looks
doesn't
like a-
look all that great, it could be great quality
The
ingredients.
photography is pretty shitty, but this looks more like a Chinese dish,
Yes,
like some kind of chicken.
or like what do they call those? Skillet omelets.
Yeah. A skillet pizza, right? That could be another
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
So let's see. Where's Nevada?
Okay, stop the sharing.
Hang on. I got to go to Nevada and then. All right. So Pizza Rock on 2 lists. See?
There you go. Yep.
Wisconsin. Because pizza out here sucks. So, if you've got a good pizza.
So anytime you find something good, it's like, whoa, surprise!
Yeah, it is good, and it's the only place that makes it. Come on. How do I get the W's?
There you are.
That's Washington. See, look at that pizza. I'm not thinking that's a good pizza.
No, it's a
Looks
meal,
looks like cracker crust, which you don't
Yep.
like.
which I do not like.
All
All
right.
right, let's not say that because since I don't like it, I'll eat it. It's okay, but it's not what turns me on for pizza. All
Right.
right, now here is a list that is 100% accurate.
Do I need to be
Okay.
looking at the screen?
It is the drunkest city in every Midwestern state. Can you see this?
Yeah, it's not focusing. It's not focusing.
Sometimes it just takes a few.
It's
you
not
know.
focusing. You got to force it. Cover the whole screen. Cover the whole lens. Push it further. There you go. Now it's focused. Okay. How do you know it's the most drunk?
Read the states and look at Wisconsin.
Yeah, all of them. So
That's the most accurate. Every state in Wisconsin is the drunkest, or every city in the state of Wisconsin is the drunkest in the state.
okay,
See? We found one that's logical.
cool. All right. So that brings us to I did not booby trap this.
Okay. Yes. It is our word of the week. Except you're moving things around.
Yeah, I'm
There you
pulling
go.
the subjects we didn't do.
I see it. I see it. So the word of the week is sober-sided. How cool is that?
So sober, and that's why you picked up the list of, you had that prepped, ready to go.
That is correct. The meaning of sober-sided is solemn or serious in nature or appearance, means no sense of humor. Actually, it was because of a different subject you had up there, but it's okay. And of course, with my joke, no, it was my positive message with the jokes. See,
What?
I tied those in. Never mind. I got so much into what we were talking about, I forgot what I wrote it about. It's
You're
about my
rambling.
positive message being about jokes. And if you didn't get my joke, then you're sober-sided because you have no sense of humor. That's where it was supposed to go.
Oh,
Get it now?
but I didn't get your joke. I got my joke.
No, because I screwed it up.
AI
Damn.
rewrote your joke
Exactly.
because I'm a robot.
Yes, robot. You're
I'm a
such
damn
a
good
robot.
robot. I'm a damn good robot. So
Yeah.
cool. So sober-sided. What does sober-sided mean?
It basically someone without a sense of humor, kind of like a boring person. Not
So they're
necessarily one who doesn't drink, but a lot of times
they're
they don't
common,
drink.
boring, common, serious, common,
Yes.
different things. So why don't you just call them dull and boring? Is that because you want to be intellectual and insult them and not let them know you're insulting them?
Correct. And not
Just one
only
of
that,
those
see,
words?
see what I'm doing is because all the words that we use all the time have synonyms. So that's what I did is I checked the synonyms and I
Well,
saw
this
this
has
and said,
cinnamon on it.
sober-sided sounds like a good word for word of the week.
Yeah, cinnamon for this word is earnest, grave, humorless, nonsense. You could be po-faced for British, sedate, serious, severe, sober, solemn, uncomic. See, okay, so some of these words aren't really words. Like I play this game where you got to do like word search and they give you a subject, you do stuff. And sometimes they put words in there. I'm like, they add a Y or an S to it. I go, that's not a word because you added a Y or S to it.
Sure it is.
Same thing like adding un to something does not make it a word.
A.
Unfunny, uncomic, unegg. That's unegg.
A.
If I want to say something,
This
is
is a
unegg.
cola nut. This is an uncola nut. Notice it is much larger.
this is an egg. This is an unegg. What? No, like I said, you can't just put it in front of anything.
Great. Yeah, you can. You certainly can, Steve. That's what the un is for, to go in front of anything.
This is a phone. This is an unphone. No, it doesn't work for everything.
It does. It's like duct tape. It works for everything.
This is a duck. This is an unduck. This is a duck. This is an
That's
unduck.
right. That's right. See, it works.
No. No. All right. Thank you, gents. Pleasure to meet you. I'll go back and watch the episode. Leave it for a drive. Have fun. Drive safe.
Yep, meteor hours tonight. I'm going outside shortly to do that.
We're ending our show. So
Thanks, Tom.
I want you to what do I say? Have a good one. Thank you for watching. What do I say?
Who knows? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
I say something.
Yeah, you do.
I say thank you for watching. I think
And if
that's
you
what
feel
it
our
is.
show is not a bad life decision,
And please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
be genuinely positive. Live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, but you still amaze me.